Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. It has been quite a while since my last upload. I have wanted to record quite a few times since the last time that I uploaded, but for one reason or another, I just talked myself out of it, and I'm just like, you know what, like just next time, I'll get it next time. Even though I have been feeling like, okay, I should record this, I should record that, because in 5 months, a lot can happen, and a lot has happened. There's been changes, there's been things going on, but I haven't done it. So it has been 5 months, and this morning I was actually laying in bed and watching some YouTube videos, and I came across one of mine, and I started watching those, and that's kind of what really motivated me to just, you know what, let's get the camera out. The best way to start doing something is to just do it. So that's what I'm doing. Even though I feel like I don't have a whole lot to show y'all, it's just the same old routines, cleaning, cooking, all of that. But that is what this channel is about. So right now, I am going to bring y'all along with me throughout my day, or most of the day probably. Right now, I'm gonna have breakfast. I haven't had a breakfast yet. I'm gonna go for a walk. Today is grocery day, so I am gonna get my groceries and also clean out my fridge. That's something I've been wanting to do, is just really give it a deep clean. And the outside of it, it is all fingerprints everywhere, so I really need to get that done. There's a couple of other things I want to get done, but I'll show y'all that later if I do get to it. So I hope y'all stick with me throughout this video, and let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start by making myself breakfast. Like I said, I'm going to just make some boiled eggs. I don't want to have anything too heavy because, like I said, I am going to go for a walk. Okay, so while my water comes to a boil for my eggs, I'm gonna go ahead and put away the dishes that are clean and wash the little bit of dishes that I have in the sink. So let's see if I can remember how to do all of this editing, you guys. There wasn't really any specific reason or any reason of why I stopped recording. I think it was just one of those things where I just didn't feel like recording one day, and then just kept pushing it off until just so much time passed by. And like I said, there have been many times where I was like, you know, I should start recording today. I'm going to be doing this and that, and for some reason I just wouldn't do it. I think I would just get in my head too much, try to like plan things out and figure things out, and really I just needed to start recording, and that was it. That's what I did today. I didn't really have a plan for this video. I didn't even really plan to start recording until I actually did it. Like I said, I was watching some old YouTube videos of mine, and that really motivated me to go ahead and get the camera back out, because it is something that I really do actually enjoy doing. Even though I sometimes feel like my life is way too boring to be sharing it, I do feel a little bit more productive when I am recording. So today is April the 23rd when I'm recording this video, and also right now that I am editing. I probably won't finish editing until tomorrow, but I will try to get this video up really soon. I'm thinking within the next couple of days, so this is a recent video, you guys. Okay, you guys, so my dishes are all done. The sink and the countertops are all nice and clean. I have my eggs going over here. I put them in for 14 minutes, so it's at 13 minutes right now. And my comal is heating up, because I have to have my eggs with tortillas. So we're just gonna let those get done, and then all I do is add salt, pepper, and some salsa, of course. I put my eggs into a little bowl with some icy water. Now they were just in there for a few seconds, just enough for me to grab my plate and a paper towel. I peeled them. I'm going to heat up my tortillas. I only need 2. I'm going to cut my eggs into fourths, and then just add some salt, pepper, and some salsa, and that is it. I eat this maybe like 3 or 4 times a week. It is so good to me, especially with those tortillas and that salsa. That's what makes it so good. And here is breakfast, you guys. Something very light and simple. I know this might not look so appetizing to a lot of people, but I love this simple breakfast. All I did was add salt, pepper, and some salsa, which I have not tasted yet. I barely made it last night, and I put it away without tasting it. So hopefully it's not too spicy, because I did put quite a bit. And then just 2 of my my thin yellow corn tortillas. And this is what's for breakfast today. So I am out here walking at the new trails that opened up at a park here by my house. I love this park a whole lot more than the one I usually go to, but I don't get out here that much. I still go to the other one because there are some areas out here that feel a little bit too secluded for me. And I'm sure it's perfectly safe, but I watch way too many documentaries and I get scared. I have a fear that someone is going to be popping out of these bushes, out of all these trees. So I actually rarely come here alone. But I do like being out here because it is by the lake, and there are certain areas where you walk right by the lake. A little bit further ahead, we'll see the lake again. And it just really feels a lot more peaceful, a lot more in nature. So I really do love it, but I just scare myself. I overthink things, and I rarely get out here. And also, there's not that many people that come out here. Every time I'm on a walk out here, I rarely run into anybody, maybe like a couple of people. I'm sure there's times where there's a lot more people walking through here, but right now there's a lot of cars in the parking lot, but I think most of them are just out in the little play area, the little playground out there, but not many people out here actually walking. So I'm gonna do 2 laps around this. Each lap is 1.5 miles, so I'll do 2 and that'll be 3 miles, which is another reason why I like it, because just 2 gives me 3 miles, and at the other park I have to do 4 laps to get me 3 miles. So this to me just feels a whole lot nicer. We did pop out by the lake a little bit more, and then here again we are going into another secluded, like more secluded area. So let me show you that, and then I will show you once we get to the other lake, because it's kind of separated into 2. There's like a little smaller lake, and then there's a bigger lake. And once we go through that, then I'll show you that also, because it is really pretty out here. So out here is one of the areas where it's really secluded and you can't see very far ahead of you or behind you. This is what it looks like behind me. So there's not much of a like visual area to like see ahead or behind. This is pretty much all you see, just trees and bushes. It's really pretty, really peaceful, and today actually feels really nice. It's cloudy and it's windy. I think it's like 70 degrees or something. I am listening to Remarkably Bright Creatures on Audible. I have like an hour left, so that's what I'm listening to. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and just like I said, I get scared that someone's just gonna be like waiting there to attack me. That's never happened before. I haven't heard any stories of that happening, but like I said, I watch too many documentaries. So this is what it looks like ahead of me right now, and then this is what it looks like behind me. Like I said, I'm alone out here. Nobody else is walking through here, or I can't see them right now. But yeah, there's some rocks around to kind of show you where you're at. My watch says I'm 16 minutes in right now. I can't see the part where it says distance. That got moved around and now I can't find it. But there are like big boulder rocks out here that kind of let you know where you're at throughout the whole thing. So once I come up on one of those, again, because I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, I'll show you that. Okay, I think I'm actually at one of the more secluded areas. This is behind me, and then this is in front of me right now, and like all the bushes are like right up near the trails. It's kind of scary. You can't see back there, but it is really cloudy also, but all the vegetation has really grown a lot, so it's very dense, I think. But yeah, I think I keep turning on the camera because I feel safer with the camera on. I'm feeling a little bit like, is anybody else here? But okay, let's keep going. Okay, so here's the boulders I was talking about. We are at 1 mile, which is exactly what my watch just told me also. So we are probably over halfway through this trail. It should start opening up a little bit more. I can see a little bit more light back there. And then, like I said, we're still going to come across the big lake and walk right by that. So that'll be really pretty. I'll show you that once I get there. So I made it to the other side of the lake. This is towards the end of the trail now, and it's just this long straight trail now. So I made it through. Everything is okay. What do y'all think, you guys? Is it just me? Is it in my head? Or is that a little bit scary? I'll probably be going to the other park from now on unless I have Jaden with me or my husband with me or something, because it's hard for me to even relax when I'm just thinking about somebody jumping out at me. All right, you guys, so I am back from my walk and from the grocery store. Here are all of my groceries, but before I show you everything that I got, what I should have done is cleaned the refrigerator before I left, because now I have all of this here, and I still have to clean out the fridge. So I don't think it's gonna be a deep clean like I wanted to do originally, because I gotta get this stuff in there. So what I am gonna do still is give it a good clean, wipe all the shelves down. I'm gonna be taking everything out just by shelves, like one at a time. And then after that, I'll show you everything that I got. I'll go ahead and go through my meal plan with you guys, because I do grocery shop once I need a new meal plan. So I'll show you all of my meals for the next 7 days, and then you can kind of see why I got everything. So first things first, let's go ahead and start cleaning out this fridge. And I'm gonna try to get through it as quickly as I can, because like I said, I do have some freezer items, which I also want to do the freezer section, but the freezer side, I'm just gonna organize it. And then maybe tomorrow I'll give things like a really good deep clean, like the drawers and all of that. But today I'm just gonna wipe everything down. Okay, so here is what the fridge looks like. It's not organized at all. It needs to be organized. And then it does just need to be wiped down. Look at all this right here. There's a bunch of crumbs down there. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna organize today, and then take out obviously anything that's not good anymore, but probably not the deep clean that I wanted to do. It's looking pretty bare in here, but this is usually all that I keep in here. Eggs. I always have eggs, milk, tortillas, and fruit, and that's basically it. And then the freezer, this is what the freezer looks like. It just needs to be organized, because I have no idea what's all in there, because I can't see it, and then I don't know what I need when I need to go grocery shopping. So let me go ahead and start on, I think I'm gonna start on the freezer section so that I can get everything that goes in the freezer in here. So let me just organize all of this. What I really should have done is given the fridge a deep clean the day before. That way it would be all set and ready to go for grocery day, because I was just trying to get out the door. I like doing my things in the morning. Like if I have to go anywhere, I'd rather get it all done in the morning. If I have any outings, I'd rather do that first thing. So that's why I didn't even think to clean it before I left. But I am thinking that's what I'm going to start doing from now on, is the day before I go grocery shopping, I am going to go ahead and wipe down the refrigerator, the whole thing. I didn't even clean the outside of it. I completely forgot. I forgot how fast time goes when I'm recording, but that's okay. I'll just get to that tomorrow now that I'm realizing I forgot. Okay, so here is what the freezer looks like now. This is all of like Jaden's shelf right here, for his like lunches and things like that. I did have 3 bags of like chicken nuggets and popcorn chicken, so I got all of those in this one bag, and it is super full now. So we have a whole bag of that. This bag of ice is just extra from our last party that we had, and we do have another one coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. This are some pie shells, which I need to make. I have a recipe for a key lime pie, I think, that I need to make. And then just some like extra freezer items, some meatballs, some garlic bread, French fries, and some burger patties. And then in this shelf, I just have some ground beef and some pork chops. So this shelf is what I'm going to be using for the beef. I'm going to put the beef in here and pork, but I didn't buy any pork today. And then this is our chicken shelf. So I do have some chicken legs and a chicken breast, and that is all I have. This is like fruits and like little snacks for Jaden. So here's some frozen bananas and just some popsicles. And then this one has some frozen veggies. Over here on the side, I have tilapia and some chorizo. So this is what we took out. Here's one bag and then another bag that I'm gonna throw away in the trash. This has like this much in there, and I don't know how long that's been in there, so that's going in the trash. This has been in there forever. This has been in there forever, probably like a year or something. This is empty now, so that's all trash right here. And then this is what's going in the freezer. So I have some shrimp. This is from my grocery trip that I just made. I bought 2 things of shrimp. This is going to be for a Cajun shrimp pasta. I have some stew meat, lean, and I bought 2 packs of this just in case one isn't enough. And this is going to be for bistec a la mexicana. I have tilapia over here, which we are going to put in the air fryer for one of our meals, and then some chicken breasts. And this, everything is going to go in the freezer just as it is, but this one I am going to split it up into some bags and just put 2 breasts per bag and then put it in the freezer. Okay, so everything is put away in the freezer side, and now I'm moving on to the refrigerator side, and I am just now noticing that you can see the little like knob for the tripod. I completely missed that, you guys. I forgot to flip my phone the other way so the camera's facing the other side and you're not able to see that, but it is what it is. Anyways, I am taking everything out of the refrigerator, or not everything, not the drawers and not the little outer door where the condiments are at. I'm leaving that as it is, but I am taking everything off of the shelves and then just giving that a good wipe down. And then once I'm done, I'll organize everything back in there together with the new items that I just bought. Now, I don't ever really have a full refrigerator, not for like our daily like groceries for a week or anything like that. I see on YouTube these like fully stocked refrigerators. I can't do that, you guys. We are not big snackers, and I feel like that's what mostly fills up these refrigerators, but we really just keep the basics in there, just everything that we really do need on a daily basis: eggs, tortillas, milk, juice. I don't even know what else I could put in there. I could fill it up with snacks, but like I said, we are not big snackers, and that feels like it would just be a waste of money. We snack on fruit. I always have fruit. I'll buy Jaden a few snacks here and there, but mostly when he gets home from school, dinner is ready or just about to be ready, so he doesn't really have time to snack. And then since we do have pretty much an early dinner, he does get hungry a little bit later in the day, and I always make extra dinner for him because he eats so much, and he'll just have a second plate of dinner. Okay, so here is what the fridge looks like right now. I do have some stuff still out that I didn't put in just so I can organize it all with the stuff that I just bought. So that stayed out, but I'm gonna go ahead and write out my meal plan because I still have the one up from the last 7 days, which I did that. I did all of them except this one, and this one is the one that I'm going to make today. So let me clean this up and then write my new meal plan on there. Okay, you guys, so I wrote down all of my meals for the next 7 days. These are in no particular order. I'm just gonna go through them how I wrote them down. So first, I have a shake and bake chicken, frijoles rancheros, a Cajun shrimp pasta, a sopa fria, crock pot chicken enchilada pasta, bistec a la mexicana, and air fryer tilapia. Now, as you can see, it's a mix of like Mexican meals and just like some typical American meals, I would say. I haven't done a shake and bake meal in probably years. But I don't know if I saw it somewhere or what, that it just had me craving it for some reason. Now, I did used to make it a lot, but I just got away from that. So we are going to be making that. The frijoles rancheros and the sopa fria, those two are one of my husband's like favorite all-time meals. Super, super easy and simple, so I don't mind making them at all. And then bistec a la mexicana is one that my husband requested. And then Jaden's favorite meals are always anything that has to do with pasta, so I threw a couple of those in. So let me go ahead and show you my groceries. I already showed you all the meats that I bought: shrimp, tilapia. Yeah, shrimp, tilapia, chicken, and some stew meat. And then the rest of this is pretty much all things that I'm going to need as far as ingredients for those meals. And then just some other random things that we were needing. So it's not a whole lot. Like, this is all I have, you guys. That's it. Like, it's barely anything. That and all the meats were like $200, like a little bit over $200. So let me go ahead and show you what I did get. Okay, so let's start right here in front. I have some bell peppers. This is gonna be for my shrimp pasta. Some onion, some tomato, jalapenos, cilantro. This is for the bistec a la mexicana and for the frijoles rancheros. Just a couple of little packs of noodles, just because we need some of those. Here's the non-grocery items that I bought. Some body wash for Jaden, shampoo for me and my husband. This is the one that we always use. I bought a conditioner for me, and then this is the body wash that my husband likes, so I got him some of that. And we need a trash bag, some feminine products, some sandwich bags, and then I always have to buy something, a little something for me, a little treat. Look at these shorts, you guys. They were like $8 something. It says sleep shorts, so they're like pajama shorts, but they are so, so cute. So I got 2 pairs of those, and then this little like zip up. It's really, really soft. It says Buttercore, size medium, and I only have 2 lightweight sweaters for when I go walking in the mornings, and I really need another one, so I bought this one. I got some pastaroni for a side, probably for either the tilapia or the shake and bake meal. So this is the shake and bake that I went with. I got the ranch and herb. Hopefully that still tastes as good as I remember. I got some carb balance flour tortillas for myself, and then my yellow corn thin tortillas. I got peas and carrots. This is for the sopa fria, some rotel, and some red enchilada sauce. I think both of these are for the crock pot enchilada pasta. Some bread, just some regular sandwich bread. This is the one that Jaden likes, and then this is the one that I get for myself. Each slice is 45 calories, so this is why I get that one. I grabbed some Dr. Pepper Zeros because these are on sale for $5. I usually get Coke Zero, but while these are on sale, I'm going to keep getting these Dr. Pepper Zeros, which they have been on sale for quite a few weeks. So this is what I've been drinking. I got 2 18-count cartons of eggs. Got a pack of hot dogs and a pack of ham, some croissants, and then just some butter biscuits. This will be for one of the meals, either like the tilapia or like one of the pastas or something. I'll use those. I bought some heavy whipping cream, some cream cheese, Colby Jack cheese, Parmesan, shredded Parmesan. I got 4 cans of pinto beans. These are the ones that I always buy. We like these. And then I went ahead and grabbed this zero sugar Minute Maid. I've never tried this. It's a strawberry lemonade, but I am going to go ahead and give it a try, because sometimes I will buy just like the regular strawberry lemonade for like just the house, and sometimes I want it so bad, but I never have it. So I thought I would give this one a try. And then this is also something I've never gotten before. It's a Tropicana Refresher, Strawberry Peach, so we'll see if Jaden likes that. And here's some more pasta, the rotini for the enchilada, the crockpot enchilada pasta, some elbow macaroni for the sopa fria. And then I grabbed this, the ranch and bacon pasta salad. This is also so good, and I have not made this in such a long time, so we're gonna give this a try also as a side for one of the meals. I don't know which one yet. Here's another box of pastaroni. I think I already showed one. And yeah, I think that is it. So it's really not a whole lot, and this was like Altogether, actually, with the clothes, it was like 240 something. So yeah, that was a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get this put away and I will catch y'all. Oh, I also got some toilet paper. So yeah, I'm going to quickly put this away and then I will check back in with y'all later. Okay, I didn't show you guys, but I did put everything away now. So it still kind of looks bare, but it's a lot fuller than we started with. A lot of the things went into the little drawers, of course, so they're in there. Some vegetables down there. But yeah, we got enough for 7 meals of dinners. And then of course, you know, we don't do lunch because Jaden of course is in school. I do a very light lunch, like I'll have just some yogurt with fruit or something like that. My husband of course is working, so this is all we basically always keep on hand in the refrigerator. Of course, there's still the pantry, and then on the weekends for lunch, Jaden does use some of that stuff. But yeah, this is all that we needed for this week. And then of course we have the pantry over here. So we do have other food in here. We have all of that. Here is this one right here. This is some of Jaden's little snacks. I didn't buy snacks this time because he does still have quite a bit in here. So this time I did not buy any snacks, but here is everything in here. And this shelf does go back pretty far. So there's other things way back there. And then this is the bottom one. I have all our canned goods right there. And then some of the bigger items. So yeah, we have plenty of food, at least to get us through the next 7 days. Okay, you guys, I was debating on whether or not I should go ahead and end this video. I'm not sure how long it is already, but I feel like I haven't showed y'all much. So I think I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and go get in the shower, put the dishes away. It is 1:39 right now. So it's pretty early, but let me go ahead and show y'all a better look of this sweater. It's just a zip up plain sweater. Like, it was in the athletic section, which is what I need. It is very thin, it's very lightweight, but very, very soft. So I really liked it. It was $20. And this I think is perfect for the weather that we're having now, which the mornings are still pretty cool. We've been having some cold days actually here in Texas, but it's supposed to start really warming up now, but the mornings are always still very chilly. So I grabbed this lightweight sweater. Like I mentioned earlier, I do only have two. I have two like athletic type sweaters that are zip ups, and one of them is black and one of them is gray, like a lighter gray. So I went ahead and grabbed this one for that reason. And then these were by the dressing room. I was actually trying on some other things that I didn't end up getting, but I found these right there and I just had to get them. They were so cute. And like I said, they're only like 8 something. I forgot the exact amount, but I grabbed medium. So hopefully these fit me. And then I grabbed this little pink and white striped one also. So I thought these were really, really cute. They have so many different patterns. There were actually some on sale for $6, but I skipped out on those because I really liked these patterns a lot better than those. So I went ahead and grabbed what I really wanted. So yeah, this is it. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the shower and then I'll get back with y'all later once I start making dinner. You guys, so I was editing this video and it is already at 30 minutes long. So I am going to go ahead and in this video here, I'm going to split the rest of the video because it is the end of the night now. I did record making the tortitas de papa y queso, so I owe y'all that video, but it is all recorded, so that will be the next video. So watch out for that one. It is really good, but there is no way I can put it in here. I mean, I can, but then this video is going to be like an hour long. So I am going to go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this complete video. If you are still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.